Clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And
Hey everyone, welcome to Two Shimmer Girl Talks. Today's topic, The View. I do not watch The View. I have not watched them since Star Jones was on there. So that should give you an idea of how long ago it was. Actually, I did watch it maybe for a few months when Whoopi Goldberg came onto the show. Again, that was a long time ago. But I realized that I liked her a lot as an actress, but not so much for her views and stuff like that on society at large. So, yeah, I can't take The View, but she wasn't on this particular program. So let me share the clip before I chime in.
Clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men. But with the exception of somebody like Steve, I think Steve is very self-sufficient.
That's Joy's husband.
But like my husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own.
Not finding the levity in all of this male hatred, straight male hatred, men are useless and stuff like that. And this is what I often tell you young ladies on my channel, that you have to be careful about the women, the information that you're getting from certain women, because you have a lot of women out here who hate men. And then what happens is you as a woman who may want a husband or may want to get along with a man, your husband, stuff like that, you're going to find yourself at odds with him because you're so busy trying to keep the sisterhood and feminists happy. And I think every last woman on that panel has a husband. Now, I was a little bit surprised when they didn't go as deep into hatred about men as I thought that they would. I think Joy Behar is a miserable human being. And from what I remember about her getting married, it was around the time Star Jones was getting married. And I remember Joy Behar was one of those anti-marriage type of women. She was with her husband for a very long time before they got married. But then when Star Jones announced her marriage, all of a sudden, I think she rushed down the aisle before Star Jones, if I remember correctly. Again, it was a long time ago. But you have women who, they say things like men are useless. And I can't remember which man said this, but he said it's easy to be a feminist when you're living in a society where men have already, built it up, the houses, the skyscrapers, being out on oil rigs, farming, all of that type stuff. So it's very easy to be a feminist in America or the Western world. But these women, maybe take your butt over to countries where women don't have a voice and then run your big mouths. Men are needed. And it's funny, not funny, but when the men were asked, do they need women? Obviously, you have some men who have bitterness towards women. But the men in their particular poll said, yes, we need women. And when you think about it, We as women were put on this earth to be a help meet for a husband. But I think, you know what I find strange? The amount of hatred that I see of men from women. But one thing a lot of these women don't hate is the eggplant. They can't wait to slide up under a man, which makes all of this I hate men rhetoric moot point. You don't want to work with men, but you don't mind getting your back blew out and being a garden tool for these men. And then you want to get mad when you don't get out of these men what you really want. A lot of women do want protection, provision, covering. But then they listen to these man haters who say, no, you're your own boss. You don't need these men for nothing. And then what men do is they step back and say, okay, then have at it. So I just wanted to address that real fast. I just think that those are some miserable women. And ladies, I'm directing this at you, and I've said this to you before. If you want a husband, get out of the sisterhood echo chamber. That's my opinion. So that was my topic for today. Check out my other videos, and I will talk to you later. Bye.